The denominations were designed at the 1,000, 500 and 200 naira notes. What is significantly different are the colors and, of course, the security features, which will make it difficult for counterfeiting.
The newly redesigned 1,000 naira notes, which is Nigeria's highest denomination, shares similar features with the old notes. The CBN, however, said even though the new notes may share similar features with the old notes, the security feature on the new notes sets them apart from the old notes, and it will be difficult to be forged.
The target of redesigning is to strengthen the value of Nigerian currency after years of devaluation and market forces and deliberate government policies.
In the past, I have to confess that attempts by the Central Bank of Nigeria to redesign and reissue currencies have been resisted. Following the redesign and issuance of this note, we will go forward to insisting that cashless will be nationwide. We will restrict the volume of cash that people will withdraw over the counter. If you need to draw large volumes of cash, you will fill uncountable forms. We will take your data, whether it's your BVN, your NIM, so that security agencies like EFCC or enforcement agencies like EFCC and ICPC can follow you and be sure that you are taking that money for good purpose.
From the market survey, the naira has appreciated considerably since the process of redesigning began. The move, according to the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, is to mop up the volume of naira in circulation, prevent hoarding, and lower inflation of roughly 21% in the country. Emefiele represented samples of the new 1,000, 500 and 200 naira notes to President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday ahead of the deadline date of January 31, 2023 for citizens to return all old notes to banks across the country.
Thank you very much. It is now almost 20 years since the last major redesign of our local currency. This implies that the naira is long overdue to wear a new look. Only 4 out of the 54 African countries print their currencies in their countries, and Nigeria is one.
The CBN governor declined to respond when asked to provide the amount of money spent on producing the new notes and the exact volume he said was printed locally.
Usually those kind of volumes are not what we would like to disclose. If you choose to hold it after January 31st, 2023, it becomes useless in your hands.
A similar exercise of redesigning the naira notes took place in 1984 when President Buhari was a military head of state, and the backlash was also similar to the present situation in which there is panic by people to bring out money kept away in private vaults.
So let's not condemn CBN governor over the new notes, because it's only a person who does not understand that we say that the man didn't do well. What he did is just okay. In the world today, it is noted that the naira note is one of the most expensive currency in the world. Whether you like it or not, you can Google it. The naira note is one of the most expensive currency in the world to print. As a matter of fact, Nigeria had the first ever digital currency in Africa, and I think also in the world, which is the 100 naira that Jonathan printed during the time of a centenary confirmed. Now, you could see that we've been spending a lot of money on getting a sophisticated design for our currencies, yet they don't have the value that is equivalent to what it costs to print them. Do you understand now? So let's not quickly condemn CBN governor claiming he didn't do so well. Why would he bring this? The difference is just a minor something. Listen, this thing he did there is only a target. And the target is that we must get those who have stocked our money, who have hidden naira notes away. All those people, we must force them to bring it back. And the best way to do it is to change the currency and make them feel that, wow, if I don't return this money, it will become useless. So that is the goal. The goal is not to get a beautiful currency. The goal is actually to force the people who are hiding money, taking money away from the banking system, to bring it back so that the economy can have money to play around with. You know, when cash is with the government, then the government has the power to control this money, and then they can use the security. There's what called monetary security and all of that. They can use it to regulate how the money flows and all of that. But in the case where the money, over 90% of Nigerian currencies have gone out into the wrong hands and are being hidden away, the ones wasting, that is expiring are expiring, and they are still not bringing them back. This to show you it's a bad omen for Nigeria, it's a bad thing for Nigeria. So the CBN governor only wanted to achieve one goal, and that was to force them to bring it out, not to give us a beautiful note that we can show the world that we have a fine currency. No, Naira has the most sophisticated design around the world. Go and check. So spending more money trying to redesign and all of that doesn't matter. What matters is the goal. Why are we changing the design? You could see what dollar used to look like and see what dollar looks like today. So they don't spend so much. We only do this to reduce criminalities and all of that, and that's what they did, and they definitely achieved that. So let us focus on the goal. This is Nigeria, it's our country. Let's not always try to be quick to condemning people's action or decision. Sometimes they might be right, and you might be wrong with your condemnation, and then but because we don't take your time to pay attention to understand reasons, then you feel they are the one who is wrong. So I think we should begin to re-educate ourselves on why did they actually change the notes. Is it to get a beautiful one? No. It is actually to secure the naira or the currency. It's not to give it a beautiful look. It is actually to secure it. And this can help us to achieve that. And I am okay with it. I'm okay with the new design. At least it wouldn't cost Nigeria so much. Okay, it wouldn't cost Nigeria so much to get the design. Unlike going to spend a lot of money, get the sophisticated design, yet the value is worth nothing, and then all of that. So I think the CBN did a very perfect job here. It was an impromptu project, and it was executed excellently at the given time, even ahead of the time, which shows that they delivered. They delivered. Yes, when the government do the right thing, let's praise them, and when they do the wrong thing, let's always call their attention to it and put them on to check. So for this one, I am personally, as a Nigerian, I'm saying well done to CBN governor. At least those who have stolen our money and gone to hide them in several places, they can go and bring them back now, because we have a new note. Okay, so please help me to share this video just to educate ourselves. Let's not condemn the CBN governor. He has just done what he needed to do, and that's what matters. Thank you.